Think we got a couple people in here. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? This is my first time doing YouTube live, so just giving it a minute to kick in here. Let's see. How are you guys doing tonight? All right, well, I'm just going to get right into it. So, when I started my fitness journey, um, after I had my first daughter, it was quite difficult. I tried to go to the gym. I tried to wake up early, tried to work out in between naps, and it just didn't work. It just didn't happen. Even my nutrition was off. My head wasn't in the game. I wasn't seeing results, and I basically failed. I failed um, trying to get fit after my first daughter. I never lost the weight. I was almost 40 pounds heavier than what I was pre pregnancy, and it hurt. Um, it was difficult to swallow that. So after my second daughter, I had to take a different approach. I told myself, I got to make this happen no matter what. So instead of spending 30 minutes to get ready, another 30 minutes driving to the gym, hoping that equipment was open, that people were not on the equipment that I needed. Instead of doing that, I started working out at home. And that is when I saw the best progress, the quickest progress. I was able to start shedding weight faster than I even thought was possible. On top of that, I kind of optimized my nutrition, um, started cutting out unhealthy habits, scrolling on Instagram before bed, eating snacks that I just didn't need to, swapping out those snacks for healthier things, especially in the evening time, I think is the hardest time for snacking and cravings. It's definitely the hardest time. But switching out those habits definitely helped me. And it changed my life, honestly. I would say I was in a difficult place, mentally, emotionally, taking on two new kids. Well, my daughter was close to two, but not quite two yet. Along with having a newborn was tough, but and also working a full time job, it was tough. But somehow, some way, I was able to make it happen. So I kind of just wanted to share my story, tell people what I've been through, and hopefully inspire others to do the same. It is not an easy road by any means, but it is absolutely doable. And I want other moms to be able to do exactly what I did, feel good in their bodies, be proud of the bodies that created life, because we all should be. Um, if you guys would like, drop some questions in the chat. Let me know if I could give you some advice, some tips, some motivation. Other than that, I'll kind of just keep talking, let you guys know kind of what I do on a day to day basis to kind of keep up with everything. I would say that the biggest shift for me that really honestly helped in my fitness journey was a mindset shift. So that's definitely the first thing I like to do with my clients is work on mindset, because whether we like to believe it or not, uh, mindset is a huge factor when it comes to fitness. Um, Without the right mindset, even frame of mind, just way of thinking positively about all of this, it can be tough. And I think that's when a lot of people fall off. And it's It's heartbreaking when you put your all into something and you feel, worthless, or you feel like, why am I not seeing progress? Why isn't this happening? But keeping a positive mindset is definitely the best thing. I would say the biggest motivating factor for me and how I was able to lose weight was really mindset. So I started listening to audiobooks. I have podcasts that I listen to daily. Besides that, I do believe in God, so prayer, meditation, that is a huge part of my life too. Um, Let me know if you guys want any other tips besides that, just like workouts or anything that you feel that you have a question about. Uh, Even if it's just, what time of day to eat things, or what am I eating that's wrong, or maybe not healthy. Um, I'd love to answer any questions that guys have, or anything you want to ask me or know about me. Um, that would be great also. Other than that, I'll kind of just keep talking and give some tips. Another thing I would say about fitness is that there's this huge misconception that you got to spend hours in the gym. This is inaccurate information. I'm going to be real. It didn't work for me. It didn't. I didn't have the time. I still don't have the time. There's no way I can get to the gym and get a clean 1 hour workout with two young kids working full time. It is just not possible. So I think a big thing, especially as moms, that we got to do is give ourselves some grace and do what we can. And even if we mess up, we miss days, life doesn't happen the way we want it to. We still got to keep pressing forward. Don't call it a complete loss. If you didn't get to do your workout, try to park the car further at the grocery store. Take more steps, count your steps, drink more water, whatever the win may be. Give yourself a win. Give yourself some grace, some pride with everything that you're doing, because those days, they do come. Um, and mindset will help with that, but also consistency will help with that as well. So those two factors are huge, honestly, when it comes to fitness overall. Besides that, diet wise, the biggest things are cutting out, honestly, junk food. Cut it out. It's just not good for you. Nobody's saying you can't indulge here or there, but um, junk food is definitely not the way to go. Healthier snacks, fruits instead, veggies instead. Those are all important factors there. Also, another, maybe maybe this might get controversial, but intermittent fasting. It is just, in my opinion, not the way to go. I tried it. Maybe for other people it's successful, but for me, it was not. Increasing your metabolism is super important. So the more you eat is the more your body's going to crave that food. And as long as you're eating clean, that is the most important thing. Eating breakfast, important. When you're skipping meals, then your body is holding on to whatever you eat. It doesn't matter. You could say, you know what, I'm going to eat one cookie today, and that's all my calories for today. Well, your body's going to hold on to that one cookie anyway, and you're not going to lose weight. That's just not how it works. So making sure you eat balanced meals and snack throughout the day, healthy snacks, actually boosts your metabolism, keeps you going. So those are all things that you can definitely do to help you in your weight loss journey. Let's see, what else do I do? Um, Prepping snacks. So I have an egg cooker I got from Amazon. It cooks 18 boiled eggs at one time. And I make them at the beginning of the week. I kind of just put them in the fridge. And if I get hungry, grab one. Easy snack. You can put seasoning, sauces, all of that is helpful as well. Protein shakes, protein bars, those are great also. It's not only is it nutrition, mindset, but it's also just the willingness and the drive. Find out what your motivating factor is. So a lot of my clients, a big motivating factor is their health, especially working with moms. Now we're not just living for ourselves, we're living for another human being. And I think that is one of the biggest motivating factors is that we have a little person depending on us. And if we're not healthy and we're not able to, what are they going to do without us? If we get sick or we fall ill, are we going to be able to take care of them? Probably not. Is the egg cooker linked to your YouTube account? No, it is not, but I can go ahead and drop it in the chat here. Yeah, I can drop a link to it. Let's see here. Let me just go into my Amazon account here. Egg cooker, Amazon. Let's see here. Honestly, it's one of the best things I've bought in a really long time. So this isn't the exact one here, but it is basically this is what I use. So just go into Amazon and look for something like this. I don't want to stray too far away here. All right. Let's see here. Did that send? I wonder if I can send links in YouTube. Oh, I can only send a certain amount of characters. That's what it is. So just go onto Amazon and type in egg cooker and it'll pop up. But yeah, that's definitely a good tip. Keep them in your fridge. You get hungry, throw some. I love the everything but the bagel seasoning. I put that on there. I love sriracha sauce. That's great also. All of those things are helpful. And to be honest, whenever you find things that you like I love eggs. You can cook them in so many different ways, use so much different seasoning. It doesn't have to be bland, old eggs. There's a lot of different things that you can do with it. Do you guys have any other questions? If you do, pop them in the chat. What do you guys feel like you maybe struggle with the most in your fitness? Is there anything that you feel like is tough for you or difficult for you or that you're struggling with? Either way, I'll just keep talking about my fitness journey. It's been awesome, honestly, helping other moms feel good in their bodies again. Uh, Being a mom is difficult. It's tough, and that it's very busy. It's very demanding. We have little humans that are depending on us every single day, every minute of every day, and that can be tough. But showing up for ourselves, I think it's not fitness is not something that we're doing in a selfish manner. Some people could look at it that way, but I had to switch that frame of mind of thinking, not only for me, but my whole household. Mommy's working out not for herself. Mommy's working out for the whole house because when I feel better, I'm working out, I show up better for my family. And honestly, the entire vibe of the house is so much better when I feel like I've accomplished something, when I'm not out of breath carrying my kids, when I'm able to show up for them. Thought Amazon had a partnership with influencers. Yes, they do. They do. I actually don't have that. It is something that I've been asked about, so I'll probably come up with an Amazon page here just to show people what I use at home for my equipment. Sometimes it can be difficult to find like quality stuff on Amazon. You get stuff and you're like, wait a minute, this does not look like the picture. But I would definitely make a little storefront just to show people what I'm using. Even supplement wise, that's super important as well. But yeah, this journey has been a tough one. It's been a fun ride. But I did have my, dark days in the beginning. But after having a few people come up to me and say, "Well, how did you lose that weight? How did you do it?" And do it so quickly, I felt like it was something that I had to share with other people. So that's basically why I started this YouTube channel, my fitness journey, started sharing it because I truly believe in my heart that women and moms, especially, need to be able to be proud of the bodies that they are in, especially the ones that created life, because it's priceless. And that sounds cliche, but it really is. It's priceless. Um, where would the world be without moms? So we all want to feel good in our bodies. We want to be proud. Being a mom is demanding, and we throw ourselves in the back burner a lot. But showing up for ourselves is definitely the biggest and best and most important thing that I think that we can do. Being a mom is unconditionally draining and hard. Yes, Mrs. Green, I agree. It is tough, it's hard, but it's so worth it. I wouldn't change it for the world. I have two daughters, and I love them oh so much. I My life would be incomplete without them in it. Just trying to imagine a life without them just doesn't even make sense to me, to be honest. Um, but there are challenging times. There are those long nights. What do they say? The days are short and the nights are long. Absolutely, totally true. All right, guys. Well, this was super fun. If you guys have any last minute questions, burning questions, just drop them in the chat. Um, I'd love to kind of make this like a weekly or bi-weekly thing. Come up with more ideas. I'm actually thinking about doing a challenge right now just to kind of help keep on track, keep motivated, because I feel like that definitely helped me in my journey. I always set goals for myself. Okay, by this date, I want to do this. By this time, I want to do this. Even starting with mindset, how am I going to do that? I'm going to finish an audiobook a week at least, at the very least. So I'll be dropping a challenge here soon. I'll probably post it within my community. I'm also on Instagram, same exact name. You can look me up on there. Or you can just pop into the community chat. Also, let me know how you guys feel. If you have any questions, I try to answer a lot of the comments and a lot of the questions that I get on my videos. So if you guys ever need help with anything or you have any questions, drop them in there. I really do sit down and listen to them and try to respond to the best of my ability. I just want to help people. I want to help women feel better, happier, more proud in their bodies. That's really, especially moms, because it's very relatable to me. It's really why I got into doing this. I love doing it. Fitness is now a huge part of my life, absolutely necessary, and I love it. So until next time, guys, think of any more questions that you guys have. The next time I go live, I will probably try to announce it a little bit sooner. This was really last minute, but I was like, you know what? I kind of want to see what's going on live. I've never done it before. So I'm glad that you guys showed up. I appreciate that. And I will be doing this hopefully sometime in the near future. All right, Mrs. Green and everybody else in here, you guys have a good night, okay?